With multiplication of vectors, we will see what is scalar triple product, what is vector triple product, then multiplication of or a vector triple product of 4 vectors or 4 points. Okay, so let's start. Is my voice audible to everyone? Just type in yes to let me know. Okay. Yes. And is my green screen visible? Okay, perfect. Omkar is saying yes. Okay, so let's see what a scalar triple product is. So scalar triple product is represented as your box product A, B, C, which is also equal to A dot B cross C. Important properties are that you can exchange the dot and cross. So what does that mean? So I can say that A cross B dot C is also equal to A dot B cross C. If I change the values in a cyclic way, the answer is remaining the same. The value does not changes. So if ABC, if I move to the next term, suppose I start with B, followed with C, and then A, answer of ABC is also equal to answer of BCA. And if I start with C, which is followed with A, and the last term is B, the answer is still going to remain same. However, if I interchange A bar and B bar, there is going to be a difference of minus sign in value. Therefore, I can say that this term is equal to, if instead of AB, I write BA, and keeping the position of C constant, there's a difference in minus sign. Similarly, I can say that ABC is equal to minus of, if I keep my A as constant and I interchange values of B and C, then ABC is equal to minus of ACB. So if I keep one of the terms same and other two are changed or interchanged, then there's going to be a difference of minus sign. Suppose there is LA, MB, NC. I can take common out L from each row or from each column. Similarly, I can take common M and N, and in bracket I'll be having A, B, and C. I can also write this term. Say suppose there is a vector A plus B, C, and D. This can be written as A, C, D in addition with B, C, and D. If my vectors are coplanar, suppose I have 3 vectors A bar, B bar, C bar, and it is given that the 3 vectors are coplanar, then I can say that their box product or scalar triple product value is 0. Also, out of 3, if any 2 of the vectors are collinear, then they are going to be scalar multiples of each other. Hence, I can say that value of my box product is still going to be equal to 0. Suppose in this case, A bar and B bar are collinear vectors. Then I can say that A bar is equal to K times of B bar. Replace A bar with KB bar and take common outside K. So I will have two same rows, B bar, C. And if while solving determinant, my two rows are same, value of that determinant is going to be 0. Therefore, I can say that for any case, if I'm having these terms, if A bar is repeated twice, the answer is going to be 0. Or suppose A bar is present here, I'm having 2 A bar over here, and then I am having B bar. I can take 2 common, still I will have 2 rows or 2 columns similar, and value of that term is going to be 0. Remember that A plus B, B plus C, and C plus A is 2 times of A, B, and C. And if there is subtraction in consecutive terms, A minus B, B minus C, and C minus A, value of that term is 0. And if there is a cross product, so A cross B, B cross C, and C cross A, I can say that value of that term is equal to A, B, C, the whole square. Okay. We'll see one more property over here. I think this should cover up most of your properties. You can copy down this much. You have 30 seconds. If you have any doubts in these properties, you can ask. These properties will be helpful when we are going to solve our questions. And obviously, the value of your box product A, B, C is going to be A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, and C3. You can interchange all your rows and columns. The values would be same if you interchange any two rows. So all the properties of determinants are also applicable on this determinant. Okay. So you have 30 seconds, fast copy down. If you have any doubts, you can ask. Omkar, Rutvik, Yash, Tanvi, Pranali, Mrinal. Do you have any doubts in the formulas that we have discussed till now? Srushti, Neha. No, perfect. Copy down the formulas so that we can proceed further. No from Omkar. Perfect. Okay, let's move on to other questions. Okay. Is the PPT slide visible to everyone? So first one, which of this is meaningful? Obviously, A dot B cross C means that there's your scalar triple product A bar, B bar, C bar. Second question, IJK, JKI, KIIJ. So remember that value of IJK is 1. So JKI value is also equal to IJK. KIJ is similarly same. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. And then it's repeated. I have K and J. So I can invert these terms, IKJ. So IKJ, this bracket can be written as minus of IJK. So value of this and this will get cancelled out. So if this is 1, value of this term is going to be minus of 1. Similarly, this term would be negative of this term would be negative of this term. Therefore, they will cancel out. So I have 1 plus 1 plus 1, then minus 1 minus 1 minus 1, which gives my answer as 0. Next, we have seen one formula. Our formula was A plus B, B plus C, C plus A is equal to 2 times of ABC. In this particular case, instead of ABC, I have IJK. Therefore, my answer is going to be 2 times of IJ and K. However, I know that this IJK value is 1. So my final answer is equal to 2. Other way of solving is this, where you can write it in the determinant format and then expand. Answer is 2. So you can either go by this method or you can go by this method. This is in the form of A bar dot B cross C, which is nothing but your scalar triple product or box product A, B and C. And for A, B and C, I can simplify this by using my determinant. Determinant would be 2 minus 3, 1, similarly write other terms and expand the determinant. A bar and B bar are given. C bar is given as a unit vector. I have to find maximum value of ABC. So maximum value of ABC, I can directly substitute the values over here. I have 2, 1 and minus 1. B is 1, 3, 1, 0 and 3. C bar is given as unit vector, or I can say that the distance of this is going to be equal to 1. So what I can do is, I can first find value of A cross B, then I'll find magnitude of that term A cross B and multiply that with C, and value of this magnitude of C is given as 1. So my answer of this term ABC is actually going to be equal to magnitude of this term. And how do we find magnitude of A cross B? Magnitude of A cross B is nothing but, I have IJK over here, and terms of A are 2, 1, minus 1, 1, 0 and 3. So just simplify this. Answer of this is a final answer. So on simplification, the answer is coming as under root 59. Therefore, root 59 is the answer. In this particular case, angle is given between two vectors A bar and B bar, which is equal to pi by 6 or 30 degrees. It is said that C bar is perpendicular to both A bar and B bar. As C bar is perpendicular to A bar and B bar, I can say that C bar is perpendicular to this plane in which A and B lie. Therefore, A cross B dot C. Value of magnitude of A, B and magnitude of C are also given. I have to find value of this box product ABC. I cannot use my determinant format in this case as I don't have values in the form of IJK. So we'll need to simplify this in a different way. Can I say that my box product this is also equal to this A cross B dot C? Consider this as your A bar term and this as your B bar term. There is dot product between these two terms, A bar dot B bar, and formula for A bar dot B bar is magnitude A, magnitude B into cos of theta, or the angle between A and B. Therefore, I can say that this term is also equal to A cross B dot C into cos of the angle between A cross B and C. Value of this term is known. Value of this term is 6. How much is this angle? Cos of A cross B comma C. So angle between A cross B and C. It is given that C bar is perpendicular to A bar and B bar. Therefore, this angle is going to be equal to 90 degrees, 0 degrees, because A cross B is going to be perpendicular and C bar is also perpendicular. So angle between two perpendiculars to the plane of A and B, those are going to be parallel, and angle between two parallel lines is going to be 0. So the degree or the angle between A cross B and C is going to be 0 degrees. Therefore, I have my term cos of 0. Cos of 0 is 1. So the remaining term is going to be A cross B dot C. And how can I get value of A cross B? I can get value of A cross B by using this formula, AB sine of theta. But in this case, theta is my angle between only A and B. In previous case, theta was angle between A cross B and C. In this case, theta is angle between A and B, and angle between A and B is given as pi by 6 into magnitude of C. So substitute the values and we get answer. So sine of theta is nothing but sine of pi by 6. Sine pi by 6 is half, and I have A is 3, B is 4, so 2 into 2 cancels out, and 6 to the 12, 3 the 36. So your answer is going to come as 36. Let's see the solution. Therefore this, and hence angle answer is 36. Volume of parallel pipe with edges this and this is, so we can directly apply the formula, and formula for that is minus of B by 2A. So here we go. Volume of parallel pipe is nothing but, if you have your co-terminal edges as A bar, B bar and C bar, then the volume is A bar, B bar, C bar. Comparing that, and the minimum value is going to present at the point minus of B by 2A, we get a point. If A, B, C are three non-coplanar vectors represented by concurrent edges of volume 4 units. So in this case, it is given that A bar, B bar, C bar is going to be the volume of that parallel pipe, and the volume is 4. I have to find values of this term. So you can expand this bracket, expand this bracket. So expanding this bracket, I'm going to get A BC plus BBC. Value of this bracket is going to be 0 as two rows are same. Let's expand these two. So this is going to be BCA plus CCA. And what is CCA going to be? 0, because C and C is going to be two common equal rows, and for two equal rows answer is 0. Similarly, in these terms I'm going to get CAB and AAB. AAB term would be 0, so only CAB. ABC, CAB is also equal to ABC, and BCA is also equal to ABC if I use my cyclic property. So that gives me my answer as 3 times of ABC. ABC plus ABC plus ABC. Now my answer is not just to find this term. I have to find whether the value is 12, 4, plus or minus 12, or 0. So I got my answer as 3 times of ABC. The volume was mentioned as 4. So we can directly write 3 4s are 12. But there are two options, 12 and plus or minus 12. So which one is more accurate? When we are saying that volume is 4, we are considering only the positive value because volume cannot be negative. However, when we are going to consider the box product for a more accurate answer, value of this box product can be plus or minus 4. Therefore, correct answer would be plus or minus 12. Volume of a parallel pipe with edges is given this, and ABC is another parallel pipe which is having edges as ABC. We have to find the ratio of V1 is to V2. So what would be volume 1? Edges are A plus B, B plus C, and C plus A, divided by volume 2. Volume 2 edges are A, B, and C. So volume of that would be A, B, and C. A plus B, B plus C, C plus A. We know that this is nothing but 2 times of ABC. Cancel this out. Answer is equal to 2 is to 1. If vertices of a tetrahedron are, let us say this is A, or say suppose A, B bar, this is B, this is C, this is D. Volume of tetrahedron formula is 1/6 of AB, AC, and AD. I can get AB by using B minus A. AC would be C minus A, and AD would be D minus of A. Substitute the values, and that's a final answer. Three vectors are given to you, and you have to find relation between A, B, and C. It is given that these three vectors are coplanar. So we'll start with what is given. If the three vectors are coplanar, I can say that their determinant value is going to be equal to 0. And we'll just equate that with 0, simplify. Upon simplification, we get a relation over here. We get the relation as C square is equal to AB. So if C square is equal to AB, I can say that the ratio is constant between A, C, and B, which means my A, C, and B are in GP. For three terms to be in GP, your ratio should be constant. For three terms to be in AP, your difference should be constant. So if I get my final answer as B is equal to C plus A by 2, Then in that case, I could have said that A, B, and C are in arithmetic progression. But if I get answer in this way, where C square is equal to AB, then I'm going to say that A, C, and B are in geometric progression. So easy question. Compare the value of lambda, just equal to 0. Only unknown term is lambda. Equate, and we get the value of lambda directly. So is there any doubts till this question, question number 12, before we see different set of questions? Type in if you have any doubts up till this point. Rutuk is saying no. Perfect. Okay. So we can move to the next set of slides then. Okay, is this screen visible to everyone? Just type in yes so that I'll know and I can continue. Okay, Rutvik is saying yes. Any other? Is there any no who cannot see this? Perfect. So we'll continue. I have to find the value of I minus j, j minus k, k minus I. So similar to a minus b, b minus c, c minus a. Value of this term, you can directly say that it's going to be equal to 0. So answer of this is 0. You can also simplify, and simplification would also give the same answer. The method to solve this is, it's in the form of a bar dot b cross c, which is equal to abc, which is your box product. Just simply expand the determinant and we get answer. Similarly, this, write in determinant format, expand to get the answer. A, and in near between we have b plus c cross a plus b plus c. So what I can do first is I can take out a, b and c common. The remaining terms inside I can write that in determinant format. My first term is vector a bar, so just a 1 0 0. Then I have b plus c, and in the third one I have a plus b plus c. So expand this and that is the answer. It is also given that expansion of this is equal to 0. So we have to just find value of this term, and value of this term should equal to be 0. Expanding, I'm going to get this. All the terms cancel out. If A, B, and C are non-coplanar, then I have to show that this. So we already know this. We have learned this as an identity. If the three vectors are unit coplanar vectors, then find the value of this term. It is given that the three A, B, C are unit coplanar vectors. That means magnitude of A is 1, magnitude of B is 1, magnitude of C is also 1, and also value of this term is equal to 0. So similar to previous question, we can take A, B, C outside and write the remaining terms inside the bracket or inside the determinant form and expand the determinant. It is given that these are coplanar vectors. So for coplanar vectors, I can say this value is going to be 0. So whatever the expansion of the determinant is, answer is still going to be 0. A, B, C are three non-coplanar vectors, and I have to equate this with this. The only unknown term in this particular case is lambda. So similar to previous cases, take out A, B, C common over here. Inside your determinant, you'll get 2, minus 1, 3, 1, 1, minus 2, 1, 1, and minus 3. After taking out A, B, C, you can cancel it out from both the sides. So this and this term will get cancelled out, and you get your lambda value by expanding the determinant. A, B, C are non-coplanar vectors. Alpha bar, beta bar, and gamma bar is given to you. I have to find value of this term. These are non-coplanar vectors A, B, C. Therefore, value of A bar, B bar, C bar is not equal to 0. This term is equal to, I'll take A, B, C common as we have seen in previous cases. Write the rest terms inside your determinant and then expand that determinant. (16) minus 9 and minus 7 minus 16 plus 16 minus 16 0. So 0 into anything is going to be equal to 0. Okay. Is there any doubt until this question? No, perfect. Okay, we'll stop over here. Tomorrow we'll see few more questions based on product of 4 vectors, vector product of 4 vectors, scalar product of 4 vectors. And we'll also see few questions which have already appeared in your JEE exams. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir.